Hello, crew. Oh, I had this in one hand. Hello, cruising world. Mick the Suit Guy with you. It's Monday. Monday is tips day, and I have a guest tip. They've been slacking lately. You've not been sending me your tips. Sam and Dave have given me all they got. Where are you people? I need your tips. I want to learn myself. There's a two-way street, you know. I give, I want to receive as well. Send me your tips. Anyways, Bethany, she's going to give our first tip this week. Then I got a couple myself. Bethany, hot tip about keeping cruise stuff pre-packaged. I do that with cosmetics, jewelry, and toiletries. My cruise clothes I keep in a separate part of my closet, and I'm packed in under 30 minutes. Great idea. If you cruise a lot and you have separate clothes like you wouldn't wear ashore, then go ahead and do that. If you've got items you have that you will only use on a cruise, go ahead and do that. I can't do that because I've got to wear different suits every cruise. I got to rotate the babies. You know, they have to come out one at a time. So I have a whole spreadsheet of when I'm taking all my stuff on. But we do, to that point, we do have a pile of stuff in the corner ready to just put in the case for the next time. So that's a very good idea, especially if you cruise a lot. Definitely a good one, Bethany. Thank you for that. My ones, not as good. First one, simple but effective. Remember, you're on ship's time. When you go in some of these ports, they may not be on ship's time. Check the local times before you cruise. If you go to somewhere, off the top of my head, I can't think. Let's just imagine that Aruba, which it probably is, but it's not Eastern Standard Time. Let's say it's Mountain Time, right? So when you get there at 9 o'clock in the morning on your phone, I say phone because who wears a watch anymore? You know, I guess some people do, but most people don't. 9 o'clock on your phone may not be 9 o'clock ashore. 9 o'clock ship's time, although ship's time, rely on the hub for ship's time. Don't rely on the clocks on the ship. I was just on the Splendor, and on the different clocks around the ship, I saw 4 different times. Who knows? Who knows? But go on the hub, and they'll give you the proper ship's time on there. And then know the local time. Because if you do a local tour, that's where you could get in a bit of trouble. So if you went ashore and did a local tour at 9 o'clock, which was actually 10 o'clock on ship's time, be careful when you get back. That's all I'm saying. It gets even more complicated when you turn the clocks back on a ship. Like we just went to Alaska, and for 3 or 4 of the ports, we had to move the clocks back and then moving forward again. So just be aware of that. Ship's time. Everything goes to ship's time. Ship will leave on ship's time, not local time. So I'm drumming it in. You notice? Repeat, repeat, repeat. Because when you repeat, it sinks in eventually. Ship's time is what they go by, not local time. Make sure you know the local time. Okay, so that's my tip number 2. And my last one, as a truck decides to reverse right outside my window. After your cruise, you are going to get a survey from Carnival a couple of days afterwards, which you might think is a throwaway. But I cannot stress enough how important that survey is and how people absolutely read those surveys. I know this because I filled some surveys out, and some of the people I wrote about got to see what I wrote. So make sure it's nice if you're going to see him again. It was nice. It was nice. But those surveys go a lot further than you think in helping people get promoted. If you have somebody and their name keeps popping up in these surveys about how great they were, that's going to get noticed by the powers that be, and they are going to get promotions. This is one of the key ways they can get promotions, not just by being good at their job, but by getting noticed and commented on these surveys. They are really, really important. Now, having said that, if you don't have much nice to say, don't fill these surveys out, because I don't want anybody saying anything negative about any crew members. Although I have on 1 or 2 occasions. Bit hypocritical, really, isn't it? But they deserved it. They weren't proper crew members, if you know what I mean. They weren't the ones that worked 24 hours a day. They were more the ones that were lazy and maybe somewhat management levels and didn't work quite as hard. And then when they were assigning out jobs to other people, maybe they gave themselves the easiest schedules. That's all I'm saying. And I find these things out. So anyway, those surveys, really, really important. Make sure you fill them out to your best of your ability. There'll be, as you go through it, there'll be several different categories. They'll ask you about the cleanliness of the ship, how nice the crew were overall. Did they always call you by your name? At the very beginning, there'll be one that says, did anything happen in a positive way? And then did anything happen in a negative way? And then at the end of the survey, this is the most important part, there'll be a bit that say, did anybody make your cruise special? So keep the names. You know, when you go into your cabins, the room stewards, the dining room staff, they all have those cards with their names on it. Why are they giving those to you? So you remember their names when you do the survey. So keep those cards and put them on the survey. I promise you, it is worth it. It does get noticed and it will make a difference. Lecture over. So there you go. 3 tips, 1 great one, 2 average ones from me. How you get your money's worth? I don't know. But you know how you get more your money's worth is number 1, by subscribing to my channel. Number 2, by sending me your tips, so it's not just mine every week. I know you've got some. Where did they go? Send them. I need them. Send me your cruise traditions. That's a fun one I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn what people do as their cruise traditions. Mine used to be the hairy chest, no longer. I have made a decision. I think I'm going to go on a cruise. I'm just going to do my own hairy chest contest. I'm going to go around the bar. I'm going to find some people who look like they've got hairy chests. I'm going to bring along one of them like inflatable microphones. And I'm going to pretend I'm a cruise director and I'm going to host my own hairy chest contest. Screw you, Carnival, banning my favorite thing on board. Probably won't do it. I'd love to though. Who's with me? Who's with me? Next time you see me on a cruise, you got a hairy chest or you don't have a hairy chest, you just want to have some fun, tell me. We'll do it. We'll go and start our own hairy chest. We'll start a revolution, a carnival revolution. We'll bring back what they took away without them even knowing it. You know? I'll pretend I've got somebody doing video. We'll do a whole production of it. We'll bring it back. Who's going to stop us? Who's going to stop me talking? You know what's going to stop me talking? The battery running out on this video. Sadly, I'll just put a fresh one in. You're done. All right. I'll shut up. Subscribe, send me your tips, ask me any questions, send me your cruise traditions, and I will see you later, Cruising World. Until next Monday. Any questions? Email me anytime. cruisingsuitguy@gmail.com. I promise I'll reply as soon as possible. Want to book a cruise or any type of travel? We are travel agents. Check out our site, elitetravelconnection.com, or email me, mick@elitetravelconnection.com. We are here for you. Finally, subscribe, please. Pretty please. You know you want to. Go on. I won't beg you. Okay, I'm begging. Please. Subscribe. Thank you.